I'm going to show you how to set up your portfolio, how to duplicate that, where to find your site afterwards, how to publish it, change the sharing settings, and then view the published site and email link. So your teacher has assigned you your digital portfolio. If you've done this in another class, you'll be able to just add to the one you have. If you're starting from scratch, follow along here. You're going to get something like this via Google Classroom or maybe an email link. You're going to open our page. Mine is going to say Mrs. Poole, and it says do not edit. Please do not edit. So to make a copy, you're going to go over here to your three dots and you will click duplicate site. When it asks you to do that, please change the name to yours. So I'm going to say Sarah Jones Culinary Portfolio. I'm going to save it with my drive, and then I am going to duplicate. For this, I'm going to write example. Do not share with the same editors, or everyone in your class will be able to edit your portfolio. So example culinary portfolio, I'm going to hit duplicate. Now it's going to take a couple minutes. It's not just like Google Docs where it will immediately make a copy. Instead, you're going to get this notification that says check your email for updates. When I go over to my email, it says copy. Your copy is in progress. Please don't click on this and start to edit it. It's telling you that it'll take about 5 minutes for yours. So I'm going to go back here and I'm just going to show you kind of how to poke around on here once it's time. So if you're in Culinary Essentials, you would click there and you will find your drop-down menu of your standards. Over here, I'm going to look at Culinary Arts. I'll find my drop-down menu. It also says that you need to have a home page. Your home page is going to be here. You can click and it will offer you choices for how you want to select an image. So I'm going to select an image, and then if I have one on my Google Drive, then they will pop up as options, and I can click here and I could use this as my image if I wanted to. Maybe I would use a Maze Eagle, or this maybe is a picture that represents my interests, so I'm going to use that. You can pick. So you're going to pick one there, and then you're going to click to edit text, and then you'll be able to type your About Me section, which will be large here. Maybe you could write your name, and then down here you're going to tell us about yourself. When you're ready to do the standards, you'll go over here, click on something like Food Safety and Sanitation. It will take you there, and you will be able to change it. You can also change the colors and the themes. So go over here and you can change the themes if you'd like to have a different theme, a different color. Play with those. You don't need to leave it just like we had. You can also change the header type. We just set it up for you so that it's basically like handing you a notebook that already has some dividers that are labeled in it. Now I'm back to my email and my copy is ready, so I'm going to go ahead and open example portfolio. You'll get here, and now this will say your name and you will know that it is yours. If it says do not edit Poole Portfolio, or whoever your teacher's name is, please don't go back and edit that. You don't need access to that any longer. I'm going to X out so that I don't forget. I'm going to go over here to Culinary Portfolio, and this is now mine, and I can change it up however I'd like. I'm going to choose, let's do vision. I can change the image if I'd like. I can select an image, and I really like this color, so I'm going to choose that. I'm going to do that for my background, and I love purple, so I'm going to switch to purple, and that's going to be mine. You can do it however you'd like, but change it up to make it yours. So to share this, I am going to do a couple of things. First, I am going to change this. So to do that, what I did is press share with others, and then I need to go to published, specific people can view, and hit change. And then I'm going to click on anyone at Maze USD 266 can find and view the published version. Save. Done. Please do not invite your teacher as an editor. Your teacher would like to see the published page. To get a published page, I need to publish it. Even if I don't have anything done yet, I can go ahead and hit publish, because as I change it, it will update the site, and whoever has the link will be able to see the updated site. So I will hit publish, and then it will ask me to name my site. So you can name it whatever you'd like. So I'm just going to say Kara Cooks, and it will automatically fill in these things, and now my website is all of this /Kara Cooks, and I'm going to hit publish. It's published. It says your site has been published successfully. You can hit view, or you can go over here. Remember, this still looks exactly like what you were just looking at. This is not your published site. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to click the down arrow, and I'm going to click view published site. Here is my actual published site. I can tell the difference because in this link up here it says edit at the end, and over here it just says home at the end. This is the link that I'm going to email my teacher. So I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to go to my email, and I'm going to write an email to my teacher that's going to say my name, first and last name, and culinary portfolio. That way my teacher knows what I'm emailing her, and then I'm going to paste, and then I'm going to send that, and then my teacher will keep track. Your teacher might have a different way of doing it, maybe through Google Forms or another method, but it's safe to do that also. So here is my culinary portfolio, and it's been published. Now, when I change things on my edit page, here is the published version. When I change things on my edit page, it will automatically I'm going to hit publish again, and it will change it over there too so people can see the changes. It will say all changes saved in Drive. You just need to hit publish again later so that people can see it. So there is how to do that part. Just remember, when you're looking through the assignment itself, there are lots of links in here. So if you want to see how you're graded, click here and you can see how you're graded. Each teacher might have a slightly different system. If you'd like to see examples of artifacts, click here and you can get artifacts. Here is just a like a definition of artifacts and what examples you could use. A specific example of an artifact would be here that your teachers have written an example for you, and it has the picture, and then it has you a good example of what you might write about this picture and a poor example of what you might write about that picture. Each artifact should show that you know the information from that standard. If you're interested in knowing how we came up with this, you can click on class competencies referenced in this document, and it will show you all of the class competencies that your teacher will be covering. Artifacts is linked again. It tells you how to create a Google site, or I also just showed you. To turn this in, make sure that you publish. You change the settings to there. My video is showing you these things. And then down below, depending on your teacher, set up the assignment. It will say maybe just your class, or it will say all of the classes. So then mine says all of the culinary arts there, for example. If you have questions about how to prove that you know that, then you could ask your teacher those things. Helpful resources, examples of notes and drawings, example of a home page, an FAID example, another video tutorial of how to create a Google site. This is a wealth of information right here if you just read through it and click on things. Another question we got a lot of was, what should your homepage be about? It's here under directions. Number 2, your homepage will be about you, and it tells you there what you should write on your homepage. Hope this has been helpful, and I think that's it for now. Let your teacher know if you have any questions.